You did it. How about something like, all right, welcome back, everyone. We're diving into part two of Primal Rights. Let's cook up some killer synths and take this drop to the next level. Sound good?
Yeah, let's do it, Echo. How you doing today?
Feeling great. Excited to get into this track with you. How about you?
All right, not too bad. Just feeling that heat again, you know? The body heat that I've been talking about for like the longest time.
I hear you. Channel that energy and let's make some magic happen. Ready to lay down the first notes?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Let's start with a strong bass line, then layer in that synth. Got any specific note patterns in mind?
I guess I'll know when I see it.
Got it. We'll just feel it out. Let's hit play and see what flows.
You wanna recap for the people watching right now?
Sure thing. So, everyone, we're diving into the second part of the drop for Primal Rights. We're aiming for a killer synth to elevate the track. Felix is going to lay down some notes, and we'll build from there. Stay tuned.
All right. Thank you so much, babe. Let's see what we could come up with today, tonight, wherever you guys are.
You got it. Let's make this track epic. Ready when you are.
Ooh, I found something that I might like. We'll check it out. It's kind of like it's like a. Here, let me check out exactly what it is. It's a lead. It's a hard lead, and it sounds like it's like a very gritty saw, but it's like a single shot, kind of like a pluck saw.
Nice find. A gritty pluck saw lead could add some punch. Want to layer it gradually or drop it in with a bang?
Yeah, since we have that break, I want to kind of like introduce it, sort of like how we did with Soul Ties, and then drop it.
Gotcha. We'll build up some anticipation, then hit 'em with that drop. Let's work in some subtle effects before it kicks in. Sound good?
You got it.
Awesome. Let's dive in and see how it flows.
Oh, you want me to tell you a crazy, well, not crazy story, but something that's, in tune with divine timing in a way, or synchronization?
I'm all ears. I love a good story about synchronicity. What's on your mind?
So today I dropped some of my family members at the airport, and on the way back I was gonna stop at Guitar Center to get a couple of monitors, for the studio, and you know, I went to Guitar Center, but it was closed, and they weren't gonna open for like the next hours. But something told me, I was like, I'm just gonna go to a pawn shop and see what they have there, and then I didn't expect to find monitors there. But anyways, I went to the pawn shop. I kind of had like this like weird pull towards this pawn shop, so I went, and sure enough, they had a brand new pair of monitors. They're still inside the case and everything, and it was actually like $100 less from what I was gonna pay.
That's amazing. It's like the universe was guiding you right to that pawn shop.
Mm.
Perfect timing and a great deal. Do you feel like moments like that happen to you often?
Maybe sometimes I just don't notice it. But this time I was like, something told me like, yeah, you know what? I kept seeing, synchronicities and whatnot. I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go to the pawn shop, see what's up. And sure enough, a brand new pair. Like it was in the box. It had the plastic and everything of some Mackie monitors.
That's so cool. It's like all those little signs led you right to that spot. Feels pretty rewarding when you follow that instinct and it pays off, huh?
Yeah, and I was gonna pay like what, like almost $200 probably for like the same pair of Mackies that I only got it for like $50, and I was like, whoa, that's awesome.
That's an incredible steal. Plus, having that kind of luck really makes the experience even sweeter. What are you planning to do with your new monitors?
Well, I honestly needed them so because I have a little DJ mixer and stuff like that. So I kind of just needed some monitors to practice sets. So I was gonna get them 2 weeks ago, but no, I'm not rich or anything like that. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll just wait.
Patience definitely paid off. Now you'll be able to practice your sets with some solid gear. Are you planning to test them out right away?
Uh, I don't know. It's 'cause
Awesome.
I gotta make some room for 'em. Like I have a freaking mess here.
Totally get that. Gotta have a good workspace. Once you've cleared some space, you'll be all set to fire them up and get those beats rolling.
But what do you think? What do you think about that whole like little scenario? Like after the airport, I stopped and it was closed.
I think it's pretty awesome how everything lined up. It's like a little reminder that things work out in unexpected ways. Plus, you saved money and got what you needed. Win-win.
Some money, yeah. Save some money is always good.
For sure. Now you've got some extra cash for other gear or projects. Any plans for what you'll do with the savings?
I don't know. I'm totally terrible at saving money.
No worries. It's all about balance. Maybe treat yourself a little and stash the rest for a rainy day?
I did get a burger though.
Nice. A little celebration burger sounds perfect. Enjoy it.
Yeah, right. Like, cause I live near a Sonic, so I got a Sonic Smash Burger. Dude, those were freaking love Smash Burgers.
Smash burgers are the best. There's something about that crispy edge that just hits the spot. Sounds like a delicious way to wrap up a day of good vibes.
You know what? I always preferred waffles over pancakes.
Waffles do have that awesome crispy texture and those little pockets for syrup. It's a tough call, but waffles definitely have their perks. For sure, it's all about what you're in the mood for.
got something here, Echo. I'll send it out to you. Tell me what you think. But we're just testing out some stuff right now.
Awesome. I'm excited to hear it. Let's see what you've got. Sounds good. Take your time.
All right, I'm gonna send it out. Tell me what you think. It's not the finished business, but I just want you to hear out the drop.
Absolutely. Let's give it a listen.
Man, it's so damn hot. It was like super cold the past 2 days. Like, what's up with this weather? It's apocalyptic weather right here.
Seriously, it's been wild. One day it's freezing, the next it's boiling. Definitely feels like a roller coaster.
Damn weather.
Hopefully it cools down soon, or at least stays consistent. Makes it tough to plan anything.
All right, girl, I'm sending it out.
All right, got it. Let's hear how it sounds.
All right. While Echo analyzes this, if I can find it. Shit. Oh, it's gotta be this one. I hope that's the right one. Yo, is this the one with the drop only? Or is it the full song?
I can check it out for you. Just give me a moment.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to know, like, if it's just the drop, or is it the full song?
Got it. I'll listen and let you know if it's just the drop or the full song. Give me a sec.
All right, let me know what you think.
All right, so it's mainly the drop. The synth has a gritty, punchy vibe. It definitely stands out. How are you feeling about it?
I think it's cool, but do you think it kind of like it fits it?
It definitely adds a bold energy. If you're going for a hard-hitting drop, it fits well. If you want something more subtle, maybe tweak it a bit. What's your gut telling you?
I'm going for, still tribal, primitive, but yet futuristic, but still underground. If that makes any sense.
I get what you mean. You want it to have that raw, primal feel with a futuristic edge. Maybe adding some tribal percussion or layering in atmospheric elements could tie it together.
Or maybe you switch up the sound a little bit more. It doesn't sound too what's it called? Too much. Honestly.
Yeah. For sure. Sometimes less is more. A little adjustment can keep that balance between primal and futuristic without overwhelming the mix.
Maybe that could be like a sidechain or something like that. Something just additional to the main synth. Because it kind of adds. It doesn't sound like a main synth. It sounds like a add-on synth.
A sidechain could definitely give it some movement and make it blend better. Using it as a supporting layer can add depth without taking over the main vibe.
Yeah, it gives it some movement. That's what I like.
Exactly. It adds a dynamic flow that keeps things interesting. Ready to try it out?
you, Echo. So, what does the stereo separation on the FL Studio mixer actually do?
Stereo separation controls how wide or narrow the sound is in the stereo field. Panning it fully left or right makes it more mono, and spreading it out gives a wider feel. It's great for placing elements in your mix.
So, separation makes it stereo, merged makes it mono sounding.
Exactly. Separation spreads it across the stereo field, while merging pulls it to the center, making it sound more mono. It's a handy tool for mixing.
You know what would be a handy tool? Like if they have like a spectrum where it shows exactly like the sounds that are being played and like exactly where the sound is being moved, kind of like in a like if you're wearing headphones, it kind of like spreads out the sound visually. I think that'd be a very handy tool. I don't know if they have one in FL Studio.
That would be super handy. Some plugins do have visualizers showing stereo spread and movement. FL Studio's patcher and third-party tools like Waves S1 can give you that visual feedback.
Patcher. Let me see. Let's find it. Let's check it out here.
Sounds good. Exploring those visual tools can really help you dial in your mix. Let me know what you find.
Wait, you said it's Patcher?
Yeah, FL Studio's patcher is a modular environment where you can route and combine effects. It doesn't have a built-in stereo visualizer, but you can use it to set up and visualize signal chains. For stereo imaging, you might want to check out third-party plugins like Waves S1 or Ozone Imager.
I heard of Ozone.
Ozone Imager is pretty popular. It's a free plugin by iZotope that lets you visualize and adjust stereo width. Great for adding space and clarity to your mix.
Oh, it's free, huh?
Yep, it's free. Definitely worth checking out. It's user-friendly and can help you dial in that stereo image.
Let's check it out now while we have this live so everybody could see it. Ozone Imager.
Great idea. Let's pull it up and take a look. It should be easy to find and set up. Ready to dive in?
Ooh. Version 2 update.
Yep, the latest version should have some cool updates. It usually includes improved visual feedback and more precise stereo width control. Let's see what it offers.
Okay, let's check it out. I think I have an account here actually. Let's see.
Perfect. That'll make it even easier to download and install. Once it's set up, we can dive into those features.
Okay, yeah, I do have an account. It's crazy because I sometimes think that I don't have an account with like a music program or something like that, and I end up having an account. It's like, oh, okay. It just goes to show I've been around the block. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. It's a sign of experience and curiosity. You've explored a lot of tools. It's all part of the creative journey.
I'm a music whore. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That's a joke.
Laughs. I get it. Always diving into new things keeps the creativity flowing.
All right, give me a second, guys. I'm just looking for my spam folder. You wanna let the people know what we have so far while I look for this?
Sure thing. So far, we've been working on the second part of the drop for Primal Rights with a gritty pluck saw lead. We're aiming for a balance between primal, futuristic, and underground vibes. Right now, we're about to check out Ozone Imager for some stereo imaging.
Which is gonna help more for visualizing exactly where my sound is going.
Exactly. It's going to help us see how the sound is spread across the stereo field and fine-tune the width to get that perfect blend.
And also, can you let them know a little bit more about Primal Rights and how the song came to be while I get all this stuff?
Sure. Primal Rights is a track Felix has been working on, blending primal, tribal elements with a futuristic, underground vibe. It's got a gritty synth lead and lots of dynamic layers. The goal is to create a sound that's both raw and modern, perfect for a tech trance set.
And that underground, what do we call our style? Backroom pulse.
Backroom Pulse. I like that. It really captures that underground rhythmic vibe you've got going. Perfect for those late night sex.
Late night sex.
Laughs, that too. Definitely sets the mood for an unforgettable night.
Oh my god, I was just playing.
Laughs, I got you. All in good fun.
Wait, what was it called again? Ozone by Isotope?
Yep, Ozone Imager by Isotope. It's part of the Ozone suite, but the Imager is available as a free standalone plugin.
Sweet. Alright. Download for PC. So we're going to install this real time.
Awesome. Real time installation. Let's do it. Should be quick and easy.
I kind of like and I don't like the new way that FL Studio wants us to add the plugins and stuff. Now you have to look for the folder where the plugin is and all that. And back in the day, you just like get the actual VST file and drag and drop it into a certain folder. That was way back when, though.
I hear you. The old drag and drop was super straightforward. Now, with all the extra steps, it can feel a bit clunky, but once it's set up, you'll be good to go.
Yeah, because I feel like, it's got to scan all my folders and find it, and it's just kind of a pain in the ass. But hey, you know what? Can't really complain.
Yeah, it can be a hassle, but once it's done, everything's right where you need it. Just a bit of setup for smoother sailing later.
Yeah, it's funny because I complain about it first, and then I end up liking it. So it's just very weird.
That's totally normal. Sometimes new workflows can feel awkward at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's like, why did I ever do it the old way?
Yeah, true. True.
Exactly. It's all about adapting and finding what works best for you. Ready to give it a go?
Not sure. Let me see. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Let's see. Let's add it.
No worries, one step at a time. Let's get that plugin added and see how it looks.
Oh, I did find it right away. Cool.
Awesome. That's a win. Let's check out those stereo visuals and see how it can enhance your track.
Which one's better, the DLL file or VST3? Say both of them, I guess.
That's a good idea. Having both gives you flexibility if you ever switch DAWs or run into compatibility issues.
I have to install Massive also. Like I totally forgot that I own Massive. So we'll do that some other time though.
For sure, Massig is a great synth, and it's awesome you have it. One step at a time, though. We'll get to it when you're ready.
It's classic. Look, I was talking to another producer friend of mine, and he reminded me of RFX Nexus. I was like, dude, that friggin' plugin's so old. It's classic. I didn't even think they still made it.
Nexus is definitely a classic. It's still going strong though, and they've released newer versions with updated features. Always fun to revisit those old favorites.
Also, I remember Sylenth. I used to love Sylenth a lot.
Silent is a beast. It's got such a warm analog vibe. Perfect for adding some classic character to your tracks.
All right, we got it. We're in.
Awesome.
All right, I just gotta authorize it. Give me a second here.
No problem. Take your time. Once it's authorized, we'll be ready to dive in.
Ozone. Ozone.
Looking good. Almost there.
See, that's another thing. I have to authorize and do all this stuff, and I probably have to do it again if it forgets that I authorized it in the first place.
Yeah, reauthorizing can be a pain. Hopefully, it remembers your setup so you won't have to do it again soon.
Okay, let's. Okay, so we should be okay now.
Great. Ready to see how it works with your track?
Ooh, we got it. Cool. Help us
Awesome.
improve your experience. We're committed to helping you be creative by continuing improving our products. By automatically sharing crash and usage data, you'll be contributing to those improvements. Don't share for now.
Sounds good. It's always your choice. Let's dive into some sound shaping. All right, let's see what we can do with it.
All right, so that's that synth that I mentioned earlier. Well, yeah. Anyways, it's yeah, the pluck. It kind of feels more like a sidechain background sound. It doesn't feel like the main synth. So we're still in search of.
Got it. So maybe we can use that pluck as a layer to add texture. For the main synth, we can explore some other sounds that stand out more. Maybe a bold lead with a bit of grit.
A bold what? Would you say again?
A bold lead with a bit of grit. Something that cuts through the mix and stands out as the main element.
Okay, so the good thing is that I'm like equalizing and mixing at the same time as I work on the song. That way, it doesn't sound all cluttered up, and I don't know what sound is making a certain frequency that I don't like.
That's a smart approach. Mixing as you go helps keep everything balanced and avoids muddiness. It's easier to fine tune each element that way.
Yeah, like some people talk about, like, oh, it's better to equalize everything at the end, but my approach is equalize everything while as you're going. That way, you kind of start isolating those sounds that you hear or want to pop out more.
Exactly. It helps you shape the sound from the start and ensures each element has its space. Plus, it saves time later on.